This message is for Tyler Lee Williams. Whenever you get it, I don't know what that looks like for you. And it is my testimony on your stepmother. You said you didn't care for her, and you had feelings about her, and I don't know where those spring from. Maybe it's the difference in how she treats her children versus how she treats his, and the fact that she would so be ready to throw you away, especially as a woman sat begging for a phone number to get you help without sending you to jail or prison. They refused to pay me anything for the work we did together on their house. I did make sure and let her know that I have been a licensed business owner here for several years. Um, as a handyman, that I had done work for the church. When I was furthering my education, and the discounted rate that I was willing, to offer her to pay me for the work that I did, that she said that she didn't owe me anything for, and that was between me and you. And, it was her house. She benefited from it. I'm going to look up exactly what the cost would be to re-side a chimney, just approximate, and document that, because, that would have been the cost of what she would have paid. And I don't know how much you still owed her for your truck, somewhere like around $1,000, I think is what you told me. Um, but everyone has an opportunity to show their consciousness and make the right choices. And, you know, um, knowing that you didn't pay me, that they were financially in a position where they could have paid me for the work that I did and chose not to. That they think that they're above the law. I mean, she's a licensed real estate agent who hired her son-in-law to perform work illegally. You performed a work illegally for her. She knows better. So, I mean, it can look like what it looks like. Maybe she was trying to support her son and do the right thing, but I could make those homeowners aware that, she was hiring work to be done by you, who has chosen not to get a business license and to operate business legally, who chose not to pay taxes on the money that he's receiving, and, things like that. I'm just documenting my truth. So I'm really sorry to your mother, or your stepmother, sorry, for the way that she behaved this evening. She told me to get the fuck off her property. Refused to give me your uncle's phone number so I could try to get you some help without sending you to jail or prison. And I'm sorry that your family was unwilling to support you. I'm sure that's a testament to your behavior, since you have been out of prison, and maybe you need to go back. So I'm going to the courthouse, or not the courthouse, but the police department tomorrow to hand over my home security system that has a copy of your soul on the hard drive, making decisions to steal a car that was legally in my name. That afterwards you came to me and coerced me into selling. You lied to me, you manipulated me, and apparently you and your dad think that that's okay things to do. And, you think you're never gonna have to pay the price because your dad told you that people that put needles in their veins are soulless, so you don't have to believe me, and that they're going to hell. So I asked your dad face to face if that was something he believed, and he said that was not true. He doesn't believe that anymore. So that's my testimony for you, for your dad, for your stepmom. And whenever you make it to heaven or out of hell, just know that anything that you wind up walking as a mirror because you decided not to rise above, not to act as a Christian or, somebody who's deserving of the lifestyle that they lived. I mean, Jennifer has lived a great life, right? Working as a real estate agent, making lots of money, going on vacations all the time. Maybe she worked hard to get there. I'm sure she put some work in, but, some lifetimes are awarded. So, she thinks she had a great lifetime and it was really easy to be us. So, my gift to her, your stepmother, is this. If you find me in heaven and when you die and you have not made right for the sins that you've committed in your life and the people that you've harmed, including your stepson, my punishment for you is to go back and to walk as a drug addict your entire life until you fucking die, needing drugs every day and somebody having to provide them for you. And if you can find a God at the end of that and you're willing to say you're sorry to me, I may let you come to heaven. I'll think about it. I mean, you'll have to say please and that you're sorry. And I want a message recorded with your soul and your consciousness. And if you don't have one, then go back and try again and find a God that said, oh, God, you better do this. That's what I have for you. As far as your father is concerned, he's to walk as a homeless man, never to rise above as a fucking drug addict who has no career and with no woman to ever love him. End of story. That's both of your sentences.